That's good. And you've got the Jeff Snell customer service. Everything about this transaction is going to be painless and easy and fun. You're dealing with somebody that you know, who knew your dad, blah, blah, blah. I said, think about this. When you're shipping something from China, you've also got the freight on the ocean. You've got the gas, so, the fuel, whatever is used when these big tankers, these freighters are bringing the product in. You've got the stuff that's made in China, the environmental regulations, if any, are greatly relaxed overseas. I said, there's just so many different things that you can't even calculate and think about when you're buying domestically. So yeah, they're like, yeah, we're sold. We want to do it. So I produced a couple of different orders in the fall for them, which they were thrilled with. In fact, one just delivered today. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'll put it on YouTube so people can see the pictures. But I mean, it took what they were doing before, which was just okay, to a new level. That's what really makes a difference. Taking it to the next level adds that wow factor. Yeah, that's really well said. And so I'm a customer now of this jewelry company as well. I bought their jewelry for my girls for Christmas. And yeah, the presentation made all the difference. Just the wow factor was there for sure. So one more I want to talk about, and then we'll get into a few historical things too. This one is so timely. So an ad agency, and the self promos that my agency customers do are always so creative. They're just with it. They're on point with what's going on at this moment in society. And this was called a piece that they sent out to their customers called the COVID Crusher Kit. And it said, "Are you ready for 2021?" And it was. I'll put the picture up on YouTube. Their text was just terrific about basically, how'd you like to smash the crap out of 2020? We all would. It sucked. It was worded more delicately than. But this little mailer box, which is printed in full color on the outside and inside, when you open it up, it had a wooden mallet, which was engraved with a COVID Crusher logo, and literally they made a 3D model of the COVID germ or molecule, whatever you call that little COVID ball that looks like a plant with stupid little antennas hanging out. Yeah. They made a plastic version of that, which I think they 3D printed. So again, you could take this mallet out and literally smack the crap out of this little COVID thing. And so I did this job for them and I loved it. But what often doesn't happen unless I do the mailing myself is they don't get mailed to me. I'm mailing them out to everybody else. Well, anyway, went to my mailbox and there was my own item. They had thought to mail one to me, and it was so fun to receive that thing. Not only was it fun, Jeff Snell got to have that wow moment that I'm normally delivering to everybody else. That was really neat. And I got to see the postage and how it arrived, and it was in perfect condition. And they didn't even, in this case, normally I recommend my customers, you shrink wrap the box, or you at least put a little, what they call a wafer seal, one of those little clear tabs. They didn't even do that. They literally just popped this box together and sent it, and it arrived in perfect condition. Really? So I didn't really think about that. You don't get to see it from the perspective of a client. You get to see it going out, but you don't get to see the joy of getting that gift. And it's cool that you got to get one for yourself, and if it gives you the reaction to somebody who actually knows what to expect, then you did a good job there as well. Yeah, I got that wow moment and that surprise, especially because I didn't know it was coming. So yeah, that was really fun. So I do a lot of franchise kits. So every business that franchises needs a kit. So when Jeff or Brendan want to start a Domino's pizza or a Pantera's pizza or Marco's pizza, you need to get some materials in the mail. And like any investment, if you just received your content, your information as a pamphlet or a brochure or even a pocket folder, it's not going to be that exciting. So I did this one kit again for Pantera's Pizza, and they said, let's send it in a pizza box so that it looks like Jeff is receiving a pizza in the mail when he requests his franchisee kit. So anyway, this box that I did it is constructed just like a pizza box. It's a brown box printed with their logo on the outside and the inside, and then it had a raised platform that raised up the literature, which I believe was die cut in the shape of a pizza. And who doesn't love pizza? Whether you love a pizza enough that you're going to buy the franchise and then they send you a pseudo pizza in the mail, that would be probably the biggest disappointment out of that, is like, oh, there's not pizza in there as well. I know, man. And I've done scented stuff. We should have scented that box to smell like pizza. Oh my gosh, that's great. I did one, and we did it back. This is going to go back many years. We could make our plastic. I worked for a plastic factory, and we could make our plastic smell like anything. And we were doing things like pizza or chocolate, all of which turned out really cool. And what killed the whole thing was a dill pickle scent. Somebody wanted something to smell like a dill pickle, and it made everybody in the factory sick. And they said, "That's it, no more. We're not doing any more of these scents."
Wow, that's funny. But you know what? That's what's really cool about what you do is you help businesses take their products to the next level. And that's a lot of times the difference between whether or not they get a sale. So it's really a cool thing that you do, and more people should know about it. And that's why we call this podcast Create Something Amazing, because that's something you do over and over and over. Every time you get a challenge ahead of you, or you have this new customer that needs to start getting their business out there and people need to know them, what better way than to take it to the next level with Sneller Creative Promotions. It's very, very cool. So thanks again, and I can't wait to hear some of the new things that you have in store and to check out these videos on Vimeo and YouTube as well. Real quick, let everybody know how they can get a hold of you.
Hey, Jeff@SnellerCreative.com. Email Jeff@SnellerCreative.com or SnellerCreative.com, or any social media platform, Pinterest, you name it. I'm everywhere.
You are a rock star when it comes to the social media.
Thanks, Brendan. Appreciate you.
Create something amazing with Sneller Creative Promotions. Thank you for listening to Create Something Amazing, a Sneller Creative podcast. For more episodes, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Create Something Amazing, produced by thepodcastproshop.com.